Yard haunt update. So tonight we have our Lowe's wolf out here. Got him lit up. I still got to get some lights, and I still got to get my butt in gear here. We got a lot to do, a little bit of time. Tonight's big update is I plugged in the Headless Horseman on the horse. The only thing that I am super bummed about with this thing is the legs pretty much quit working, and other than that, he's really quiet. I do have them turned down just out of respect for my neighbors, because I don't want them to be mad that this stuff's up for 2 months, yapping away all night every time a car goes by. So I do actually have it turned down, but overall he is very quiet. We still got this guy out here. He only goes off when you break the light beam because of the IR sensor in him. He doesn't go off when cars go by. Usually he's hit and miss. But we haven't really updated anything else around here other than one secret project I'm working on. A lot of you have been asking, what do I do for these animatronics when it rains? I've been getting tons and tons of comments about how do I cover them? What do I cover them with? I don't cover them, period. None of these are covered. It rained all day yesterday. None of them are covered. I don't cover anything up. I don't bag it. I don't do ponchos, which a poncho is a great idea. Put a poncho on top of it, underneath all the clothing, and you're good to go. I go one step a little further than that, so I don't just do nothing altogether. I do bag everything. So he's gonna be yapping. But as you can see underneath there, that is his main control box. That's his main mech. That's everything inside there. The fog tube, everything for him. He is under literally the worst place right now. He has like the corner of the house in gutters, and wow, the gravedigger actually just went off. But I just bag these up and tape it all together and keep the moisture out that way. And these guys work time and time again. This guy, this is his first year out, but everything else I've done this exact same way. I just wrap a bag around that and I close it and seal it off as tight as I can. This one I might actually double bag just because of where it's sitting, but overall that's all I do. But same thing here. This guy's main box, I actually ripped a hole in it, turned him off yesterday, or to turn him on, so I gotta cover that up. But same thing, it's just all, that's actually a Spirit Halloween bag that I just taped around there. But same thing on the wolf, same thing over here. The box is all taped up, covered up, everything is sealed up. This guy's been out here 2 seasons now and he still works just fine. When I turn him on, same with the caretaker, he's the exact same way. Just bag him up. He's been out here 2 seasons. This is going to be his 3rd season. You see him going off after every single car that goes by. Every time I walk by, this dude goes off hundreds of times a year, and he's still working just fine, and that's all I've done to him. Yeah, he's getting a little sun faded and all that stuff from being out here, but there's not a whole lot you can really do about that. I mean, you're taking the chance of putting them outside, and I bought him as a display model anyway, so that's why I don't care. but I really do love him. But it just comes a time where you just can't just let them all sit inside the whole time. Like, I don't live in a horrible neighborhood, so I trust them being outside. So that is why I leave most of these outside. I know some of you asked, what do I do with the 12-foot skeleton? I literally do absolutely nothing. I take him out. That's what I did. I took him out of the box, I set him up, and I put him out here. He was out here all season last year. I just have him strapped there in his pelvis to my porch railing so he doesn't move at all when the wind comes. He's extremely sturdy, so he's not going to blow over. And I also have stakes in the ground, so he's not going anywhere. But other than that, I don't have any UV protection. I mean, like I said, you're taking that risk putting these things outside. They're not meant to be outside. They say on a covered porch, there's a covered porch. Those guys are all fine. I don't even have their mechanisms bagged because they're on the porch. Rain doesn't usually get in there. But other than that, that's all I do. Boogeyman, all I did with him was put a bag around his main mechanism, his main control box, where the power goes, and that's it. That is literally it. Just to clear all that up for everybody, that's what I do. I'm not saying that's the perfect way. I'm not saying that's the right way. That's just what I do, and I'm just addressing what I do. But here we have our Inferno Scarecrow. I don't have him on. He works and everything. He's perfectly fine. I just don't have him on. I still need to get a new light for this dude. And then we have all of our cemetery here. Nothing new. Show you the guard zombie again, just because he looks so cool. The dude's so neat. We have our Home Depot creeper up top with his pin spotlights. And these lights here, I bought these last year at Goodwill, $5 a piece, and I think that was the best investment ever because this took that archway to a whole new level. And I just got these little flameless LED flicker bulbs from Rite Aid, I think it was, on sale, clearance after the season, and I found these and I was like, you know what, these are perfect for inside those lights. And I'd actually passed on buying these lights, and I instantly turned around, went back there and bought them. Luckily they were still there, so I snagged these. I try to be as gentle with them as possible. Every time I have to take the lid off the top to change the batteries in the lights, but it's not a huge deal. Maybe one day I can get this rigged up to where it's a little more permanent. We still have all of our tombstones out here. Still have the whole graveyard set up. Haven't really changed or elaborated on anything today. I didn't do a whole lot, so tomorrow I might do a little bit more. I might change some stuff up. Freddy, Michael, Jason, Ghostface, and Leatherface up there on the porch. Now I do need to get a light behind this tombstone, shining up to illuminate these guys, but I just love how creepy these dudes are. Leatherface looks so good in this light right now, especially with that flame light flickering behind him. And last but not least, we have the Home Depot Swamp Fisherman for the 2023 season. This guy, I am building him an entire setup, so stay tuned with me on that one. Then here we have the Headless Horseman. This was, I do believe, almost one of my first animatronics. Rusty was my very first one, and I think this guy was my second. But I use him every year, and I don't do anything to this guy at all because his main mechanism and everything is inside his pumpkin, which all I need to do is get new batteries inside him because he's on the fritz. So I gotta get new batteries in him. Right up here is his sensor and everything. He's been outside, I think this is his 3rd or 4th season. I think this might be his 4th season out here. But yeah, his mouth just moves. He's super loud. He works great. And he's been rained on many times for the last few years. So he just needs new batteries and he'll be good to go. Stay tuned, stick around. We got a huge update coming this week. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys are out there building some awesome haunts yourself. I've been seeing a lot of new haunts pop up in my YouTube feed, so keep going, guys. I really love seeing people start to take off with this yard haunt update thing that I started last year. It's really cool to see other people jumping in on it. So I love watching everyone's setups and everything like that. So happy haunting. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
When they swing open the gates of hell,